when I was much younger. I remember one day I counted around about hundreds of them. As I was growing up, my temperament of buying them definitely gone down. Ladies and gentlemen, hats. Hello everybody. How nice to see you again and again. As you already understood of my strange look, I am having my hat on my head. This is a Chanel hat, which I bought in Georgia. Wasn't expensive, but not very cheap either. What I did like the shape of it. In my opinion, every woman should have a little hat in the wardrobe. And why do I think so? I think that because it does make our look a little bit more different. It's like finished look. And of course, it's obvious that we cannot put in everything the hat. It's not sometimes suiting to the outfit, and it's impossible to use the hat on every outfit. But I do really think that it makes the woman younger. The hat and the look of the woman with a hat makes you a little bit more like a fairy tale, or like something that nobody knows who she is. Not because she would like to hide of somebody, but with having a hat, it's going like a mysterious look now, close to mysterious look now. And of course, talking about the glasses, hats, belts, jewelries, it's all accessories, and of course our favorite bags. I am putting now one pair of red glasses on me. So if you would like to write down which one of these two, I'm going to try now the other ones, which one is nicer and looking more suitable to this outfit. And of course, there is one more pair of glasses, is Chanel to Chanel. This pair of glasses, actually, I bought in Georgia as well. So, should we see how it's going to be? Well, this is another pair of glasses, and the red pair of glasses. Please write down in the comments which one would you like, which pair you like more. And I would like to say many thanks for the previous replies, even though I would say that I wish it was much more replies, much more comments under every video. But of course, slowly and very slowly we're going up. Thank you very much for the time, for attention that you've given and been given so long, and watching, and of course writing me the comments and thumbs up would be nice. So should we start now? I think I would be taking them off. You know, my favorite styling when I put sometimes the glasses on the head, it's not possible because I'm risking to damage them, to break one of these ears of the glass. So I'm gonna put it here, and start with the cap heads. The first which I would like to show, it's the very fluffy hat. I've been having it for a very long time, I think more than 5 years. But this hat is always very warm as well. So this is actually the winter hat that I can wear, put on my head, not of course one hat on the top of another, you cannot do it, but you imagine how beautifully hat it is. This is like, do you know what we it's not a material, this fluffy thing, it's like a fur of Angora cat. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but we used to have, whether it's the blouse, the winter blouses, women's blouses, we used to call that it's Angora cat's fur. So this is the one, and it's very extraordinary. This is a bull's head. Bull's head, not bullshit, I hope so. Bull's head on the head. It's my favorite, one of my favorites. Of course, I've got one more. So you all know this mark. Again, a fluffy Angora fur, Angora cat fur. And I bought it in the same shop. If you know this in Paphos, I don't know, there is one shop called Energy Shop. And one more called, how was it? I don't really remember now. No Limit, something like that. And this hat I like because it's all sparkly, and of course you have to be very careful because I just dropped one of the little sparkly stuff of it. Overall, I do like it. Depending what sort of outfit you're wearing, you can always be very attractive in this hat too. One more, the latest, I think, no, the latest was that rose one. So, but I would like to show you this beret. We call it beret, yeah? So you can tighten it here if it's big enough, if it's big for you. So, and make it on your head size. But mostly I like these pearls on it, and I do really like that they are different sizes. Some of them are big, some of them are small. And all these pearls are coming down on all over the head. It's amazing in my opinion. I love this one, and Mr. Paul bought it to me down in the Cato Paphos. So one more red cap, but it's a leathered one. It's a real pearl leather. So it's opening and closing like that. Bought again in Georgia in one of the leather shops, and if I remember well, it was round about 70 euros, but it's because it's a pearl leather, and you can tell from the made inside, and it's very gently made, and all the stitches and stuff very, very nicely done. And I would wear with this cap with some, you know, outfit. It's more sportish, more jeans, more something very sportish or sport chic even. But depending what style you've got, you can combine this hat. So in one word, well marry the outfit with this cap, and it's gonna be unforgettable look. One of these Playboy hats that I think we bought it in Ayia Napa. Mr. Paul bought it to me. Can't remember now how much was it. Somewhere around about 15, 14 something. Or mostly they are, the variation of prices is from 10 to 15, I think, the most expensive. In those touristic shops that tourists can go and buy things. So one more rabbit of Playboy here behind. And at night, this one is shiny. All these details that I can show you, it's shiny. And of course, there is one more detail of Playboy, even here on this little metal, like adjusting stuff. I would like to show you one more sparkly one. Oh my God, I've been having it for more than 10 years, that's for sure. And the name of it, it says pink here. And there is a little bit of laced material, white laced material going above the material of this hat. And I like because it's again very, very sparkly. And from this side, it's got a light blue material. And it's very, very nice as well. So one of my latest was this one. It's the same with this idea of the, it actually reminds me our Georgian dumplings, meat dumplings, hinkali. So this is looks like hinkali, I think, and this is in this, we bought in the same shop with this in Cato Paphos in downstairs, in Borsa Bella actually it was. Yes, and why did I like it? Because behind is a little bit different of this head. Behind it's made with a little elastic, so you can adjust to your head, whether it's small or it's not going to be small, but if it's big, the elastic here just to adjust your size of the head. And I really, really like it. One of my one more rose head. This is more sportish, I would say, more athletic stuff you have to wear. The look of it should be very, very athletic. I would say there's athletic shoes, sportswear, as if you go in to make exercises. This hat really, really suitable for that. And I've got one more. It's this one. I think I was presented this hat from, was it from Nigel Big Guns. One of these two was really presented of one, I think it was Nigel, yeah. I can't lie to you, but I think it was the rose, or maybe I'm mistaken. And one more hat, very, very light and very, very air is going through, so you never can be hot. I would love to wear the hats every time, but in this country where we live, unfortunately, there is not that cold atmosphere to wear the hat and really to think that I look all right, because hats can be classical, sports, or casual, or even more than extra classical hats, but those hats need to be worn very, very careful, because extra classical hats, as I imagine it to be, is now going to the suits and very, very attentively selected outfit. But I know one lady, her name is Denise, and she wears one beautiful hat, and when everybody makes a compliment to Denise, and we know that it suits her very much, and she really enjoys wearing that very hat, white hat. Beautiful, beautiful Denise. I must say that every time you put that hat on your head, you look much younger, and as I said before, every woman really should try. And I know that this is very individual thing. If you never wore hats before, you need to try to teach yourself or to learn yourself how to get used to the hats, because it's not something that if you never wore it before, since when you was young or something, you now just feel sort of very strange, or you think that people would look at you and think that you're odd. No, don't trust anybody. You just put the hat, and look what I've done behind. So my this my bow, my favorite bow. Of course, I did put hair behind me. My rat is hanging here, as Mr. Paul says, for dear life. But I really, really think that I look like a policewoman ready to arrest someone in case if they don't behave. So, and one more last and very last cap, which I can't remember how long I've been having this hat, but long time ago. And oh my God, if you wear the jean jacket, because it's jean hat, of course, with a little sparks and the stones around here. It says star, and behind it's made like that. And I really, really love this hat, because you can combine it. As you can see here, there is a yellow stitches, and in here there is some details in yellow, and it's done very, very nicely. There is not any cottons hanging or something very, something that you normally would look at before buying anything, because I pay attention on such a things very, very much. Of course, a couple of cottons we can always forgive, whether it's a mistake in the factory or somebody was not attentive to cut them, but I don't think it's so hard to cut it. If you see one or two cottons hanging, it is not that hard to cut it. And let me boast and say one more interesting interesting message from my Mr. Paul. Today he bought me a couple of sweets that I normally would eat, that figs, dry figs. And on the top of the pack of figs, I find out that little card. This card was in one envelope. Can you imagine? It's just nothing to boast about, and I'm not. But I think that when you would open it and you read this, you would say, yes, it's like your heart is melting. You say, my God, how sweet. And what does it says? Have I told you that I love you? So Paul, and then to Marika. Just have a look at this. And it's not the first time, I must say, this little beautiful card is going to the selection of my cards, because during about 6 years we are together, I've been having it pretty much every second month, or maybe sometimes week, depending on the situation, or depending on there is some Valentine's Days and some occasions that you really know that you will get some attention like that. But I think that every woman, no matter what age she is, no matter whether it's from the son to the mother, or your beloved person, or from the daughter to the mother, or anything else presented to anybody else, it always will melt your heart. I would say thank you very much, Mr. Paul, and thank you very much, guys, for staying with me. It's really nice when you performing something and you know that your audience will be taking it right in the way that how you translate it to them. And I was going to, I think in the next episode I will be talking a little bit more of Greek. We're gonna start learning colors, we're gonna start learning greetings, start learning my name is such and such, or what is your name, and this is how we continue our conversation with each other. Overall, I am so happy. I am very, very happy, and I would like to say to you that nothing can be better than the communication with you all, guys. Thank you very much again and again, and I'm rising the juice, my favorite juice for you. Cheers to all of you, and thank you very much again and again, and see you next time. Please don't forget to put thumbs up and subscribe. Cheers. Wow, it's nice.